who's the alpha on the team. Right? Everybody supposedly has one. The struggling teams don't have one. But like when he is at or San Antonio, even though they're struggling, he's their alpha. And this has been such a phenomenon over, I would say, probably since like the early 90s. This is kind of when it started. But there's this talk of, who's the one, who's the number two. In some cases, who's the number one, number two, and number three. Well, we're obsessed with this ecosystem within the basketball locker rooms. Now, there was a time where stars combined, and it was more team success rather than who's going to be the man. Magic Cream, Dr. J, Harold Dawkins, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Dennis Johnson. Then came Michael, and MJ ushered in the public alpha. The 90s was littered with would-be or also ran Batman and Robins. Then Kobe and Shaq came along. There was more of a famous group, so being part of it began our fascination with the number one and number two. Because their thing was so public, because Kobe was such a maniacal worker when it came to his craft. And he was always just bewildered why Shaq would not come in shape or whatever the case may be. But there was a thought process that Shaq was dominant. Didn't matter. Didn't matter whether he came in shape, not in shape, whatever the case may be. It just did not matter whatsoever. And now, it plays out. Kobe gets Shaq traded to the Miami Heat. And then he becomes number one, struggles for a couple years, and then gets his championship. So it's a complete redemption arc story and what have you. But that was kind of our intro into, I guess, if you want to call it, reality TV NBA. Because if you think about it now, what are we more concerned with? Oh, did this guy get traded? Is he unhappy? Who's this team gonna draft? They have some cap space. I heard that, this dude is unhappy here and he's looking to take his talent somewhere else, and this team can get 2 first-round draft picks for him, or whatever the case may be. This phenomenon is something that was manufactured by talk radio back in the day. ESPN was Fox Sports, a little bit of that. Funny, TNT mostly stayed out of this. They didn't get into the breaking news and this person is making, $26 million a year and all that sort of stuff. I mean, they reported it a little bit, but it's not their bag to report that. But we became obsessed with it. But it's funny. Then I see a team like the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, the Thunder are like 42-19. They are one of the top teams in the West, if not top team in the West. As far as that's concerned, they're right there. Albeit it's quite below the upper tier, with the Clippers and Minnesota and themselves up in that mix. It's just one of those things where it's being beautiful to watch. And the reasons why I want to talk about it, I forgot about the Nuggets. Do not ever forget about the Nuggets. See like they're doing their thing. But what struck me about this team, and what struck me about the whole deal, was just the way they played. And we're going to get into more of it. But while I was astonished on what made me point this out very quickly with a young team, the Oklahoma City Thunder are the second youngest team in the league with 24 years of age. So the lack of ego on this team currently is incredible. Okay, we all know is stupid talented. The way he slithers and he contorts his body is it reminds me of Cirque du Soleil. It's so herky jerky but smooth at the same time. It has a athletic feel to it, and he just gets to his spot whenever he decides to, and it's just incredible to watch. He's one of my favorite players to watch in the league. And now with Embiid is falling away as a threat with the MVP candidate, Jokic and Luka are up there, but Shea is having a season his season is so crazy right now. He's over 30. It's nuts. We're gonna get into some nerd stats in a second, but when you're getting nice on a video game and you're at the final and you're all, you know how you get really good at a video game, right? And it took you a while to get there, but you got your combo moves set up right to have a highest impact. You know what I'm talking about? That's kind of what OKC reminds me of right now, man. It's just like light work. It's incredible. It's just insane to me how good this team is. That Shea right now at 25 years of age. Now we're gonna dig into the crates a little bit. Let's look at some numbers. His box plus minus right now is 10.1. It's the highest of Shea's career. His offensive win share is 9.3. It's the best in the NBA. His defensive win share is 3.5. It's a career best. And he has a 12.8 win share overall, which it leads the NBA. His assist rate percentage is 31.6, and SGA's turnover rate is 8.2. Both career best. And also, let's throw in another career best. He is at 38% at the beyond yard. So his 3-point percentage is 38%, with the basically league average, but for Shea, that's a marked improvement because he's like 35 career. 31.1 points a game, counting stats, 6.5 assists a game, 5.6 rebounds a game, and 2.2 steals. It's an MVP title season if I say well. This is the best version of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander that we've seen so far. And I think as a team that is battling for supremacy in the West, he's definitely worthy of MVP consideration. I can't see why he wouldn't be. More accolades for SGA as I was getting into this. Now, here's the thing. I know you're sitting there going like, Vince, you're talking a lot about SGA. What about the other dudes? What about other guys? But that isn't the whole story. Chet Holmgren is in a hotly contested, well, not anymore. He's in a contested Rookie of the Year race with Victor Wembanyama. That was definitely put to bed. Victor is the odds-on favorite. What he's doing is absolutely silly. It's nutty what he's doing right now. We've never seen it. It's impressive in every single way. We can't get enough of it. The highlights are viral every time he plays and does something, because every game he does something that we've never seen before. But Chet, give Chet his credit. It's not just his counting stats that you want to kind of like really look at, because this is the thing that I love is that he's shooting 39.5% from 3-point line. Okay, it's literally the key to the offense. If you look at it, they want to play 5 out.